This is a Green Living Expo at McHenry County College, 10 to 3 today on November the 3rd. We're highlighting local green businesses and organizations. We have over 60 exhibitors, and we're hoping to promote people to buy local and work with local environmental organizations.
Okay. I know it's big in the news now about Hurricane Sandy and global warming and everything. Do you have exhibits out here that are related to like global warming and?
Well, I think different exhibitors, yes. Environmental groups will have information about upcoming programs. Actually, we're highlighting the display board right behind you about Bill McKibben coming into Chicago on November 28th for a program at the Athenaeum Theater. So we also have global warming information put out by Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity here at our table. So I think throughout the day you will find them.
Okay, thank you so much.
Back to a couple years ago, I hosted a girl from Germany who was very, very, very conscientious about recycling. And I didn't recycle at the time very much, and I do daycare in my home. And I thought, okay, we'll try this. And it amazed me that I went from every week filling a large green tub from our waste disposal company to the smallest one that they offer.
Wow.
And I was like, oh my God, I should have done this years ago. But, so thanks to my Austrian daughter, that's how I got involved with doing the green stuff. So it is an international thing. They teach us just as much as we teach them.
Is this probably the best way to get this information across? I mean, like a personal contacts and stuff?
I think sometimes, yes. I think sometimes, yeah. I mean, I kind of fought with her a little bit, like, about the whole green thing, because it's like I thought, oh, where am I going to put all the stuff? And, one more thing I have to do.
Yeah,
but then when I actually did it, it was like, oh, this was not as bad as what I thought it was. So yeah, I think her being younger and being more involved is a big thing too. Okay. And I was trying to listen to her and that, because we should learn from our young as well as they learn from us. So yeah, it was. Okay. I think it's a one-on-one thing is a good thing to.
People changing people. Huh?
Exactly, and that's what exchange is all about. So,
okay. Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hi, are you associated with the exhibit here?
Yes, McHenry County Department of Health.
Okay, what are you trying to get across here?
We're trying to let residents of McHenry County know that there's alternatives to getting rid of their solid waste, letting them know about composting, electronic pickup, what to do with medication. So just trying to open their eyes to the alternatives we have for the county.
Okay, and this is kind of sponsored by the McHenry County administration?
McHenry County Department of Health, and we're the Division of Environmental.
Are you associated with the exhibit here?
Yes.
Oh, okay. What kind of message are you trying to convey?
Oh, we're trying to convey the message that we have displayed here, that environmental people can be recyclers. They can be reducing what they buy, and they can be reusing things at all times. That's mainly what our focus is. Also, the environmental defenders are very interested in water quality, air quality, urban sprawl, things that reduce the quality of our life. And so we're encouraging people today to stop by, look at our brochures, and hopefully go home with a renewed commitment to our environment.
And how did you get involved in it?
Oh, I got involved in 1971. I had a neighbor whose name was Sidna Becker, and she was concerned about the Fox River and things that were happening there. And I don't know if people would remember, there was a character called the Fox, and he would go along and try to find industrial waste primarily that was contributing to poor water quality. And she was bringing that concern out to McHenry County, and I was a relatively new resident at that time and got interested and have been interested ever since.
That seems to be like a theme going through a lot of these exhibits is people got connected with this movement through personal contact.
Absolutely, and that's really what it takes. Sometimes you think people aren't interested, but sometimes all you have to do is ask someone or explain what your concern is, and you find out that people are sharing that.
Okay, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
I'm with Cardinal Office Supply. We've been around the Fox Valley since 1954 in Dundee, and now we're in Cary. And we came out to this to show you that you can do your home and your office with supplies anywhere from your toilet paper and your paper towels, napkins, to all your different office supplies. You can do them in green products.
I'm Scott. This is Green Earth Farm.
Okay.
We run a local family-run CSA. Okay. We support about 100 families every season. We've been doing it for, this is going to be our 7th season. And we grow heirloom varieties and sustainable farming, all organically grown. We grow over 100 varieties of vegetables and offer our members a box of vegetables every week throughout the season, usually running about 18 weeks a year. And we grow only for our members.
Indeed.
Are we going retro on this? I mean, there was probably a time in McHenry when there was all kinds of livestock in backyards, right?
Back during World War II, it was considered patriotic to have backyard chickens and to be taking control of your own food supply. So yes, I think it is retro.
Okay.
Learning from the wisdom of the past.
Is that a problem where there's zoning where these kind of animals are kind of illegal, or what's
you know, I think it is a problem. People end up sometimes keeping them illegally because their local ordinances don't allow them to. And in fact, towns and counties it would behoove them to control it rather than have people keeping them illegally, so that, you know, they don't have roosters, and so they keep their coops clean and they don't have them too close to the property line. Those sorts of things. They treat their animals, you know, well. So I think it's actually in local government's favor to go ahead and regulate it appropriately, so that just like, you know, I have to take care of my dogs, you know, I would have to take care of my hens that I keep for egg production.
Okay. Sounds good. Is this like does this have a political arm to it? I mean, you're trying to get politicians aware of what's going on and all that?
Yes, and I think a lot of politicians are already aware that a lot of people would like to take greater control of their food production, and that if there's a sort of groundswell popular movement in this direction. And lots of places, including many large cities such as Milwaukee and Chicago, are already doing this, and they're not having a big problem because of it.
What's your message today?
We are selling 100% pure therapeutic grade essential oils. We also have the green cleaners and green supplements, and we also have a fledgling farm. We're not certified organic yet, but we are practicing organic, you know, and sustainable practices on our farm.
Okay. So this is part farm and part
yes,
other enterprise, right?
Right, but they kind of intermix, because, you know, you want to eat healthy foods, but you also, you want to clean, you want to use, you know, healthy things on your pets, and, you know, with our supplements, because these all are plant-based, and they can replace over-the-counter drugs.
Okay.
And that's basically what they've done.
Come some of the